how do we have some special rates, again, using that card, for things like performances at E.J. Thomas, or basketball games, or even football games? So how do you get a special discount just because you're from this neighborhood in terms of those sports and cultural events? All right, last but not least, I'm getting tired. I didn't think it was going to take me this long. This concept of a multi-purpose community center in the Upson neighborhood. In the short term, we're going to reach out to SUMA, to the churches in the neighborhood, to AMHA, and to others as partners. We are going to sit down with them to identify program needs for the neighborhood. What does this community center, what does it need to contain? What kinds of programs do we really need to have in this neighborhood that aren't already offered someplace else? We're going to look at identifying a few different sites, and we're going to look at preliminary cost estimates for both building and operation. I have to tell you that, in order for us to move beyond that phase, we're going to need some really good partners, and we're hoping that SUMA and some of the kind of more financially stable churches in the neighborhood might co-invest with us on this. But we really do believe that there needs to be some kind of community center in that part of the neighborhood to help, with its identity and with some stability, and to kind of really pull the community together and have some community building.
What do you think?
Big project.
Sorry?
Big project. Not a small one.
This is a big project. What do you think of the process?
Great.
Any other comments or reactions?
On the process, this is the first meeting I didn't see minutes on that internet. It's a super idea.
Any other reactions?
All the things you want to do, you need bus service for some of these kids.
I'm sorry. I couldn't
You
hear
need bus service.
Bus service.
Or safer bike lanes.
I'm a first-time visitor tonight, and one of the things that I live in Stowe, one of the things they have is a safety town for their children. Safety town. It's called Safety Town, and it's just a little community. It's next to the fire station, which I think is very nice. So I think that's when they walk them through it. I don't know what the age level is there, but I think that's a really nice.
Is that a program?
Yes, it is a program.
It's a built environment kind of thing.
Yes, they have, little houses and things, they built it up, like a little community there. And then there's a big play area right next to it.
It teaches kids how to cross the streets
Right,
and
and
safety.
don't talk to
to
strangers and that.
It's a real good program, and Akron had something like it at one time, many years ago.
You can give money to
I
the
think-
Federal Transportation Department too, they have money for that and bike lanes too.
Right.
There's it's a, I think the high, because there's like 18 different transportation,
Federal Highway.
but it's the safety, the Federal Highway Safety,
Administration.
yeah.
I just think it's a good program for young children.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mazda.
With these people going to these different facilities, one of the things is that a lot of times, I'm a comfort creature, I look for creature comforts, and I'd like to see, some kind of refreshments. And then, it's a good way for the city to make a little bit of money with the, especially the major, parks. Why not have a little concession, or is a really great park, have like actually a little gift shop?
So refreshment concession stands, you said?
Yeah, something like that, and, maybe if it's a really, really fantastic setup, maybe a little gift shop.
Or you could sell University of Alliance t-shirts, keychains, sell fun.
UPA.
And they help fund, maybe who's break even.
Improve safety, actually.
not to Larry's husband man. I know with the city, and I hope it, you know, it's not permanent, but their little huts that they use during the Christmas thing that they do with the ice cream, yeah, because they've lost it for this year because they don't have the funding, but might be a way to help. But I think I was thinking a kiosk, some kind of a,
Yeah, something where, you know, when you go to the park, you go, okay, I'm thirsty, can I have a drink of water or juice? Or, you know, say somebody's diabetic and they need some more.
with the Hans Square and the West Hill Neighborhood Organization, when they do the jazz in the park, they actually sell, they run the concession stand and they make money, so that it's actually,
Who runs the concession stand?
West Hill Neighborhood Organization, when they do jazz in the park, it's a way for the local block watch groups to make, raise funds through selling either, well, they sell beer, they get fruit beer, you know, like beer, either lemonade, ice cream, you know, just local,
Not sure we want to do the beer part.
what's that?
Not sure we want to do the beer part.
Yeah.
I have a question, though, kind of following up on this, I actually really like this idea. In some communities that I've worked in, they actually had private vendors that would bring in mobile carts to do this kind of thing. Is that something that would make sense in certain spots and at certain times in some of our parks? Does that make sense to people?
Would kind of double for a little bit of security too, maybe.
It does, very much so.
When you have somebody there.
And we have a great vendor that's on campus and around the downtown Sweet Trees. Have them see if they might be interested during park events to bring one of their mobile carts. Because I love getting their giant heroes.
In the summertime, you know, if a park is busy in the summertime and it has a steady flow of people coming to it, I think it's good to have the concession stand open, say from 10 o'clock in the morning till 5, 6 o'clock at night. Depending on what activities are going on.
Nice list, plenty of paper.
Or have your university marketing students run, you know, maybe, I know when I took my marketing class at the university, we had to come up with a business plan for some type of business that we could open up. Maybe use some of that, use that with synergy with the University Park Alliance, and use some of our marketing students at the university to run those concession stands. That way it's a win-win situation. They're getting class credits and they're helping out the Alliance.
Okay.
I think another way of partnering with the university.
There's another pillar.
Yeah, the only ice skating rink that I saw up there was at Lock 3. And I'm thinking an awful lot of kids cannot cross Main Street to get to that from University Park area. And yet, I can't imagine it would be that much to clear out like a 30-foot diameter area, smooth it, so that every winter it can be filled with water and frozen in each one of the parks. And then you've got, you know, a small ice skating rink close to almost any kid in the neighborhood.
What's the liability insurance like for Lock 3?
Sorry?
Well, they're renting skates there. It's a different issue, sorry. Sorry, never mind.
There's also surface management kinds of issues for stuff like that.
Is there some way, I know, there's so many cities that are struggling with that whole liability issue for things in the park, and at least the city government is so paranoid about, you know, only doing anything, swimming pools and stuff, because, oh, what if a kid gets hurt? You know, is there some way of like saying, you're gonna swim in here, you do a release, you know, and a waiver or something, you know? It's like so ridiculous. Everybody, well, at least when I was growing up, you could go swimming. Nobody thought about swimming the bejesus out of somebody.